I'm a Marvel girly now, so I want to Can You Even Deal. I am absolutely obsessed. Basically, I'll try to do like everything 70th anniversary on the inside, so I'm ready to trade. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. If you are new here, my name is Kim, and today is a very exciting video. It's actually, honestly, probably my favorite video to make because we are going to Disneyland in about a week and a half, I would say. It's a week from this Sunday, and today is Thursday. So very, very excited, almost in the single digits. And first, before kind of getting into the main part of the video, which is like prepping and planning, prepping and packing for the trip, I wanted to go over what our plans are for this trip because it is a very exciting one. The 70th celebration for Disneyland just started a few days ago, so I'm just so excited to do everything for the celebration, and we're doing some cool things this time. Last time we went to Disneyland was in October, which funnily enough was my first vlog series for this channel. So I feel like I've grown a lot in the past few months with vlogging, so hopefully this vlog series is a little better. If you haven't watched that series, definitely go watch it. It was honestly such a fun trip. It was our first time doing Oogie Boogie Bash, and that was so fun. The more I think about it, the more I kind of prefer Oogie Boogie Bash to Mickey's Not So Scary. Even though Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party does have more actual like shows and entertainment that way, I don't know, just the vibe of Oogie Boogie Bash at California Adventure, that's like my favorite park now. I don't know, I just love it. But anyway, I'm going off topic here. So we are there for 4 days in full. 3 of the 4 days we will be at Disneyland. The very first day we get there, we will not be doing a park. We'll be staying at, in the Disneyland area, but we'll be doing things outside of Disney that day. So to start off, we have a very early flight in the morning, 6:05 a.m. Now, we are leaving from Boston, which is about an hour-ish away from here. Obviously, you need to be at the airport about 2 hours before for domestic flights. So I would say we'll probably be about like 3 in the morning. So that's going to be a very long day for us. Because we have a time difference, because we live on the East Coast and we're going to the West Coast, we get there at 9:37 a.m., which means we have the whole day ahead of us, which is amazing. But that also means that I'm going to have all this adrenaline from being excited for being there, and I'm just going to want to do so much all day, but I'm going to be exhausted, especially with the time difference, but it is what it is. So yeah, we get there at 9:37, then we're going to pick up our rental car. We've done Uber in the past. There goes my dog squeaking his toy. Don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay, yeah, so we've done Uber in the past. However, it was pretty expensive because we normally fly to LAX. I've tried getting flights for us to like the closer airport, which I believe is like Santa Ana, or I don't know, something like that. I just know that it's closer, but there's no direct flights there. And one thing about me, I do not like a layover. Unless it's like a very long flight, but even then I get too nervous that I'm going to miss the connecting flight somehow. Something's going to be delayed. I like a direct flight. So yeah, that's why we always go to LAX. Now, the first time we went to Disneyland, I want to say 2-3 years ago now, we took an Uber there, like to there and back to the airport. And it was like $100 each way. So we were like, you know what? Since then, we've been renting a car. And it's normally about like $200-ish to $300-ish for the whole trip. And then that way, like, for example, Sunday, the first day we got there, we are not going to stay at Disney. We're going to be doing stuff outside of Disney in LA. So obviously we'll be able to use that and not have to pay all these crazy prices for Uber and just leave when we want, stuff like that. I just feel like it's easier overall. So yeah, we're renting a car. And then I would say that we should probably be at the hotel at around 11ish if we're lucky. I feel like lately we've just been having bad luck with our luggage taking a long time, so who knows. I would say we're definitely going to be there by noon, hopefully by 11. But we are staying at, can you guys tell? Pixar Place Hotel. I'm very, very excited because this means we are completing the little trifecta of hotels at Disneyland, because we've stayed at Grand Californian, we stayed at Disneyland, I think 2 times we stayed at Disneyland Hotel, 1 time at Grand Californian. The 2 times we've stayed at the Disneyland Hotel has been in the like DVC rooms. We've never stayed in a standard room, which I really want to one day, but this time we really wanted to stay at Pixar Place, so we are this time, so literally so excited. We did in October, we got to go, like we, took a little gander over there. We walked around, we saw Bing Bong, we tried the little coffee shop there, and we kind of just explored the hotel a bit, but I'm excited to actually stay there. And we'll be able to see Joe Gardner this time because he plays in the lobby. We didn't catch him last time. And yeah, the only thing that I'm a little bummed about is that I saw that the entrance for Pixar Place into California Adventure is closed right now. So that kind of sucks because that's obviously like a good perk to that, but whatever, it is what it is. Anyway, we're getting to Pixar Place Hotel. And then that day is kind of just going to be, I think we'll probably chill at the hotel for a bit. Maybe if it's nice out, we'll do the pool. I'm not really sure. We'll probably go to Downtown Disney. And then later on in the evening, we want to go to the Griffith Observatory because we've never been there before. And then we're probably going to go to dinner somewhere in LA. We're still undecided of where we're staying, so if you have any recommendations, drop them below because we'll gladly look into those. But yeah, that's our first day. Then the second day, which is our first full park day, we are starting at Disneyland first. Obviously, you got to start at the Castle Park. And this is going to be a very exciting day because we are basically going to try to do like everything 70th anniversary. And excitingly enough, we are doing the 70th anniversary tour at 1 p.m. that day. Now, we've done the tour that you get to see Walt's apartment, and that one was really cool. And actually, we've done it twice because we did it by ourselves, and we went with my girlfriend's mom. Last year, we did it again because she wanted to see it. So we were excited that we saw a new tour pop up, and we were like, let's do it. Now, some good things that are part of this tour, I believe it's like a 2-hour tour, but with it, you do get a reserved spot for Paint the Night. The nighttime parade that has just come back for the 70th. So I felt that was a really good perk. Now, it was kind of pricey. I want to say it was like around 200-ish, but we did get a discount with our Disney Visa card, so that took off. I think it was like 10%. But yeah, I mean, I'll tell you guys, I'm sure that I can't record anything on the actual tour, but I of course will let you know if I feel like it's worth it. It seems like it is going to be, but we will see. Then that day, like I said, we're kind of just want to like focus on doing everything 70th celebration, and then after we do that tour at 1 p.m., we may or may not stop at the hotel just for like a little refresh. And then we're going to park hop to DCA because we did get park hopper. I firmly believe in Disneyland, just get a park hopper ticket. They're so close to each other. I just feel like it makes no sense to not get a park hopper ticket. I don't know if maybe like locals, they like spending the whole day at one park, but I just feel, especially because we always get Lightning Lane, that you get to maximize it the most when you get park hopper. Continuing on, when we park hop to DCA, we're going to Lamplight Lounge that day for dinner at 6:15, and I love Lamplight Lounge. I really loved their brunch too, but yeah, it's just like a staple for every trip now that we go to Lamplight Lounge. So that is our first day, a very exciting first day. The next day, we are starting at DCA. And I'm really excited to do DCA this time because I just started watching all the Marvel movies. Now, I've watched Marvel movies very out of order. I watched like the Black Panther movies, and I watched like I think some of the Ant-Man movies, and then I randomly had to go watch Avengers Endgame, having no idea what was going on. So basically, I've just been all over the place with Marvel. Now, obviously, the Thunderbolts just came out recently, and my girlfriend wanted to watch it, and we went with her friends as a double date. And Florence Pugh, I was just obsessed. She reeled me in. I was obsessed with the movie. We watched it a second time. We went to the movies a second time. And then after we got back home from that first day, I was like, well, I need to know more about her now. And then we watched Black Widow. And then I was like, okay, I'm obsessed now. And now we started watching it from the beginning. So actually tonight we are up to Captain America Civil War, I believe. The last one we just watched was Ant-Man. So we're watching them in release order, not timeline order. So I don't know. I guess we'll see where I get up to with the movies. But I just, even though I thought Avengers Campus was so cool, it's just going to be really, I don't know, it's just going to be so fun having a new perspective on that area because I know actually what's going on and who the characters are for the most part. So I'm very excited, and hopefully the Red Guardian is still sticking around there because I know he's been there, but it did say for a limited time, so we'll see. Yeah, so anyway, that day, like I said, starting at DCA, probably going to focus it on Avengers Campus, and just have a fun day at DCA, because that's literally my favorite part. That night, we have dinner at Din Tai Fung, which absolutely love Din Tai Fung. And actually, recently we noticed that we think there's one in Boston, and that's kind of bad news for us because we are truly obsessed with Din Tai Fung. But maybe it's just best to keep that out of our heads because we shouldn't be traveling to Boston that often just to go to Din Tai Fung. Anyway, that's basically our day. I feel like I don't really have much plans for that day besides just going to Din Tai Fung and just having a good day in DCA. Then the next day, we're starting again back at Disneyland. Obviously, we'll probably park hop into DCA at night. But yeah, this day, I kind of don't really have plans either. I do think that we want to make a reservation for Great Maple. Maybe we'll do like breakfast there that morning because that's in our hotel. So I'm sure it shouldn't be too hard to get a reservation, I would think. I don't know. I really should look into that. And then the next day we leave and our flight's at 7:50 in the morning. So we'll be up bright and early that day. But that's good because we'll get home at 4:30 because I have work the next day. And something that's just been happening to us lately, if you've watched my other vlogs, we do not have luck with flights. We always end up getting delayed. And I don't know if it was this past October when we went to Disneyland. I don't know. I just know there was one time we went to Disneyland and we were like, oh, let's get an afternoon flight. That way we still have like a nice morning in California before we leave. And then our flight got severely delayed. And I don't remember if I had to call out of work or I just went into work like a zombie. Could have gone either way. But yeah, so now I just say, if we gotta leave early in the morning, so that way if there is a delay, we're still not home at an awful time. But that is our plans for this trip. And now we have to figure out outfits. I have not even thought of anything besides what outfit I kind of want to do for the 70th. I have this pink dress that I wore for not Oogie Boogie Bash. I wore it for Mickey's Not So Scary for my Lotso outfit. And I was thinking, because it's like a hot pink, that would go well with the 70th vibe. And then I was thinking, of bedazzling stoning my conductor hat. Let me grab it. So I have the conductor hat that they came out with a few years ago, and I literally wore it on the trip, and I haven't worn it again because I just don't really wear navy. But they came out with a gold one for the 70th that has gold sequins. So I was like, do I want to get another one, or do I want to just stone the one I have? And I think I'm going to stone the one I have, because really, what am I doing with two conductor hats? Nothing. It's going to sit here. So we're going to do a bit of a DIY, and we're going to stone all the navy parts gold. The only thing that I'm concerned about is the silver plaque on here, how it's going to look with the gold stones. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to somehow like paint this gold, or I don't know if that's kind of risky. I don't know, we'll see. I gotta figure something out, but that's kind of my idea. I don't know if it's gonna look good with the pink dress though. The other option was to wear that pink dress, let me put this over here, wear that pink dress with one of the new 70th ears that they made and like pick it up while I'm there. But then I run the risk of the ears not being available anymore, so I don't know. Okay, so this is the dress in question. I'm just gonna hook this over myself. And here's the conductor hat, but the blue would be gold. And the colors for the celebration is like pink, yellow, which could be like gold, and obviously the conductor hat that was just released was gold. It's blue. So I just feel like it could look cute, or it could look ridiculous. I feel ridiculous right now, but I don't know. It could go either way. I think I'm just gonna order the stones, stone it, which is going to take quite some time, and then see how it looks. And then if I don't like it, I think I'll like the hat stoned. I just don't know how it would look together with this. So I could end up using it for a different outfit, or I could just save it for another time and get another pair of ears to go with this. Not that I need another pair of ears, but I don't know. Hi guys, it is quite a few days later, and by a few days later I mean we are about 4 days away from the trip now. And as you can see, I'm gonna pan the camera a little bit this way. We've got a whole mess going on in this room. I've kind of just been throwing things in here, like, okay, I'm gonna need this, I'm gonna need this. And I have a pile on my bed of stuff that, because we've kind of been spring cleaning this week, stuff I'm gonna list on Poshmark. This room has kind of been a dumping ground for the past few days. But I'm almost done with my conductor hat. Can you even deal? I am absolutely obsessed. I only have this left on top. Hopefully I have enough stones. I was like looking at how many stones I have left, and I was like, that might be cutting it close. I may need to like spread it out a little bit. I basically have to finish it tonight, because then if I finish it tonight and I don't have enough stones, I can order it tonight and it'll be here by Friday. We leave Sunday. So if it's even here by Saturday, that's still fine, so I can fill in the last few stones. But I'm like so happy that I ended up just stoning this and not going for the gold new one, because it's so pretty. And I was stoning this outside the other day, and the way that it just glistens in the sun, and it's honestly, I thought it was gonna feel much heavier. I think you guys can probably hear my dog in the background eating, but I thought it was gonna feel a lot heavier, and it just, honestly, it feels a little heavier, but it almost like sits on my head better, because before I felt like the hat was gonna keep flying away. So yeah, that's the hat. I'm going to try it on with my pink dress in a little bit. And I was kind of going back and forth on the bag. I was thinking to bring this bag, but already having to pack this and make sure like it has enough space, like
to not mess it up is already going to be a challenge. So having to fit this a regular size bag, I don't think it's going to happen. I think I might just go with another bag. Oh, and I've been, guys, I've really gotten into the pin game. And I have been buying a bunch, so I've been selling stuff from Poshmark and Mercari, and I've basically been using those credits to buy pins. So it feels free because it's just money that was on, like, it's not really coming out of my pocket. But we are pretty stacked for traders for this coming trip. So we've got this full back and front, this one just the front, and then my pin folio here. So this is the front here, and then it's completely full on the inside. So I'm ready to trade. Obviously we're gonna buy blind boxes when we're there. I think they just came out with new ones this week, and we obviously want to get the silver bags from over there if they have them. So we're gonna get more traders too, but I kind of just wanted to go with a good amount of traders because I want to trade pins. I don't know. It's just so fun for me now. But yeah, I should probably start figuring out some of my other outfits because I really haven't thought of anything besides this pink outfit. So let's try on the dress with the hat and go from there. Here is the dress. This is the one that I wore to Oogie Boogie Bash like 2 or 3 years ago. And I figured this would work perfectly for the 70th. Like, why buy another pink dress if I already have one? So, this with the hat. I feel like it looks cute, but obviously you want to tie in some more accessories. So I did get this Disneyland key necklace. See if I can get you guys to see it good. So I figured this would be a cute touch. I'm thinking I might wear this on the very first day because the first day we start at Disneyland. So this is probably the idea. And like I said, I kind of wanted to wear it with this bag, but I don't really want to pack this bag. So my other idea was to wear it with my Stone and Clover fanny pack. And I'm sure I'll be able to get like a cute little keychain to go on here if I don't find one. I don't really think I have any that would really go with this outfit. I mean, I can check, but I don't think I have anything. But if anything, I feel like this looks cute because the gold hardware ties into the hat. And I don't know, I feel like this looks pretty cute. What do you guys think? I like it. But yeah, I kind of just need a little bag charm to kind of tie the whole thing in together. So this is basically going to be day one outfit mostly. Who knows, I might end up doing 2 outfits a day as I start looking at outfits that I have. But let's go on to the next one. I threw this together because I've had this skirt I haven't worn. I figured it would be cute with the Winnie the Pooh ears. And really why I was trying to put this together is because I have this bag, this like honey pot bag, and I've been trying to use it for a while and I just can never figure it out. But now I just feel like the yellows like don't match with like this. Like the ears and my skirt match pretty well. But then this is more of like a mustard yellow. I don't know if I'm like being crazy right now. I don't know if I just need to go get a coffee to get some inspiration. I don't know. I feel like everything I'm trying on right now is just not working out for me. Then the other thing, I was like, okay, well maybe this would look kind of cute with these ears. I don't think it does either. So I don't know. I think we're going to take a pause here. I'm going to go grab a coffee, run some errands I need to run, and then come back and hopefully I'm feeling much more inspired at that time. Okay, as I was getting dressed to leave, I remembered that I have this Lizzie McGuire shirt that I've been wanting to wear. So I figured maybe wear it with these ears. I don't know if like, the pinks obviously don't match, but like, when am I ever going to get a pink that matches perfectly? The other option could be to maybe just wear like the black and white one instead. or maybe just plain black ears. So I did get Dominique these for her birthday. They're just black woven ears. So I could wear these, or like I have just like plain black sparkly ears. Like I have a few options of just black ears. So I could always just do something simple like this, you know, throw on my bagoo, and this would just be like a nice simple outfit. I feel like this is nice and chill. I mean, California is so much more chill, but at the same time, the fashion girlies there are gonna make me feel like crap because they're so cool over there. But I don't know, I think this will just be a very casual, easy outfit. And we're gonna go back to the drawing board when I get back from getting coffee. We are back home from running errands, and it took me a little longer than I was expecting because I went to Walmart, and then as I was walking to the door, the person was saying that they were closed. So I was like, cool, now I'm gonna have to drive about 20 minutes to get to Target. But anyway, I did get, oops, almost spilled my coffee. I did get these pretty flowers. I think they were super cute. And then literally all I needed to get besides the return that I had to do was more glue to finish my hat. And then Dom needed nails. I'm sure I've said this before, and if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I love these Dashing Diva semi-cured nail strips, and you just like fit them to whatever nail you want. I actually have them on right now. They're red and they're grown out a bit, but yeah, you literally just put it on to whatever nail, cut it down to your actual nail, and then you cure it. And then it's like nice and hard. It's almost been 2 weeks with these nails. And these are my actual nails, which are actually pretty long for me. They probably don't look long to you, but they are for me. Anyway, so yeah, she wanted like a blue color, so I picked up that, and that's literally all I went out for. But it took me like an hour longer than it should have because I had to go all the way to like another town 20 minutes away. And then obviously when you're in Target, you just kind of look around. But anyway, I'm gonna put these flowers in a vase, however you want to say it. And then we're gonna try take a whack at figuring out outfits again. And I think when my girlfriend gets home in a little bit, we're gonna take our dogs on a walk because it is really nice out. Also, Jonas just got a haircut like 2 days ago. He looks like such a little noodle head. Come here. Come here. He's completely shaved for the summer, so he looks like a little loaf. And he looks like a little baby with his haircut like this. Okay. But yeah, so let's try to figure out some outfits again. I mean, I know this is pretty simple, but I felt like it would be cute. I just need to figure out how to accessorize this a little more. Like I was thinking to just wear my bagoo, and I have like a black bow. Right, here's the black bow I was thinking about. I almost kind of wish, or actually, oh wait, this is literally perfect. Okay, so let's stick this back on. And I want to clip this to the bag. Maybe here. I felt like that would add a cute little touch to it. Or should I put it lower? I don't know. I feel like that's fine there. I do feel like I need some accessories. So let me find some accessories to kind of really throw this all together. Only 2 necklaces I found that are silver that would kind of work with this is this Mickey one. So I don't really know, but then I found this one that has nothing to do with Disney. This is just from Swarovski, and I feel like this really fits the vibe. I don't know why. I just feel like it does. So I think I would wear this. And then I just had a thought as I'm looking up at my pin board. I have some Haunted Mansion pins, so I'm either thinking to stick them a few on here or some just on the front over here. I feel like that's gonna be cute, so let me take some off my pin board. Well, it wouldn't be me if I didn't drop a pin as I was trying to take it off the board. Now it fell behind the bed that's over here, so I'll have to pick that up after. But Of course, we're going to use my black magic band that I stoned. I don't know if I have a silver bracelet, but if I do, I'll put that on this side. And then these are the pins that I took down. So we have the hitchhiking ghost, and then this is the like little haunted mansion sign that goes outside. The other one that I took down that fell that I need to get is the bride. So I don't know, do we think I should stick it on here? I of course would need to get locking backs when I go to the park, but I feel like this here, and then maybe the bride. I don't know, this is kind of hard to stick in. I don't know if you guys see the vision. Obviously, I'm going to place them a little better. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I think I'm going to stick them on here. Because if I put it on the bag, you're going to see permanent holes on here. Even though it's only going to be a park bag, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I think I kind of would like it here so you could just kind of see the pins more. So I think this is what we're going with. I'm going to look at myself again in the mirror because I don't have a mirror in this room. I'm sweating from trying to get those pins off the board, but I'll be right back. Okay, different plan. As I was looking at it, I didn't really like it too much, but I think I'm going to leave this one on here, kind of just to, you know, have this and then the bow. And then I put one on here. Obviously, like I said, I'm getting locking backs for all of these. So hitchhiking ghost will go here, and then I'm going to do 2 on each side. So I have to take 2 more down, but I think that is going to be the vision for this. And then obviously, like I said, it's not going to be too warm over there. So we'll be leaving denim jackets. Like I'll bring this denim jacket in a locker in case I get chilly. But I think we've got another outfit. I just really want to do a Marvel one because, as I told you guys earlier in the video, I'm a Marvel girly now. So I want to do a Marvel look. I was also back and forth about doing one with my rainbow ears because it's Pride Month, and I wish we would have been able to go to the Pride night that they have at Disneyland, but the timing didn't work out for us. But yeah, let's see if I can figure out a Marvel look now. Okay, I think this is the final outfit. Now, I did wear these shorts last year to Pixar Fest. I didn't really get any photos in this though. I wore this, like a yellow top, and then my little Pixar ball bag with the Pixar ball ears. But I think, I don't know, it was so hot when we went. It was in August last year, so I like didn't do great with taking photos. But I feel like this is cute. It's not my first Marvel outfit. I've done Marvel outfits before, even though I only watched a handful of movies. But yeah, I think this is going to be the last outfit for now. I still have in the back of my mind the Duffy outfit, like Shirley May outfit. I don't know. It's going to be in the back of my mind for the next few days. Hopefully I can find something last minute to squeeze in. And then, I don't know, it kind of is what it is. But I think this is it for now for my outfits. Now it's time to get packing. So we also still need to figure out the outfit that we're wearing the day of, like when we go to dinner. I'll probably just like grab a little dress to wear because we're going to, forgot the name of the restaurant. Let me ask her. Dom, what's the name of the restaurant we're going to the first night? Osteria Mozza, M-O-Z-Z-A, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's supposed to be a nice restaurant, so I'll probably just throw a dress to wear that day, and then the morning of that day, like in the early afternoon, morning when we get there, probably just gonna hang around Disney Springs, explore our hotel a little more. So that'll just be a super casual outfit, some shorts and a t-shirt. And yeah, but at least the main part, which is my Disney outfits, are pretty much all set. Obviously just need to pack more accessories and stuff.
and Dominique makes the list because I hate making the list of all of our toiletries and all that kind of stuff. But let me go get my suitcase now. Hi guys, it is, I think maybe 2 days later at this point, and honestly, life's just been lifing. Work has been a lot, and when I get home, I just have no energy to do anything. It's like my social battery is completely drained, but we are one-ish day away. I just work tomorrow and then I leave the next day, so we're almost there. This trip has literally come at the perfect time because I just need a break from work. But anyway, I'm gonna show you the mess we have in our room right now, so you can see the chaos going on. Here's a little close-up of Jonas, who is joining us in the room. But yeah, this is the state of my bed currently. I have like all of this pulled out of here, like just quite a mess going on. And then we have all this mess on this side. But I need to go get my luggage from downstairs, and I'm basically gonna just like pile up all my outfits. Like I'll put a pile of each outfit to make sure I have everything that's going along with the outfit. Oh, I did buy the cutest little Captain America bag charm today. Hold on. Okay, this is the little, oops, it's backwards. This is the little bag charm I was talking to you guys about. It's like a beanie, Beanie Baby, but it's a keychain, and they have like a couple different Marvel characters, but I figured this would be perfect for my Marvel outfit since I'm wearing my Captain America ear, so I'll just stick this right on my bag and it'll be super cute. But let me go get my luggage, let me get my life together in this room, and try to get packing. Guys, I'm sweating. I just feel like I've been running around, brought our suitcases upstairs and not in this room because I basically tried to lay everything out outfit-wise, and honestly, I feel like I want to add another outfit. I don't know what though. So honestly, I'm probably just going to throw something together last minute and stuff it in the suitcase. But I am bringing my Pixar ears and my Shelly May ears in case I see something that catches my eye in Disney that might go with it. But let me show you what I've got going on so far. Also, you're going to have to not mind me looking like a hot mess express right now because my allergies, I'm tired. I want to shower and just lay on the couch with my boys, but we gotta get through this, guys. Okay, starting off over here, this is Dominique's outfit. She normally only does one a day, so she has this little Miko shirt, and then got these little boxer shorts to go with it. This is a Mushu jersey. It's super cute, so that she's just gonna wear with, you know, all black underneath, and then these black lounge flight ears. We took off the bow. Then over here, she is wearing overalls, like jean short overalls with this Scarlet Witch shirt. I don't know if you guys can see the detail too much, and these Scarlet Witch ears. And she has a Scarlet Witch backpack, which I'll grab out from here. So that's her full outfit there. And I don't know what she's going to wear with that, like ears-wise. Maybe she just won't wear anything. Who knows? Then we have that Captain America outfit I showed you here, which will be going with this Marvel bag and this little guy. So cute. Back over here, we've got this all black outfit with my Haunted Mansion ears, which I don't know if you guys can tell that it changes. There you go. Okay, yeah. Now I wanted to use, so this company, I completely forgot the name. So this company sent me all these different like little puck holders for your magic band, and I was thinking I would use this cute little bat one that's glow in the dark with this outfit, but I can't find any of my old magic bands to take that out, so I don't know. I'll try to look a little more. This is for the dress the very first night when we're going into LA, where I already forgot the name of the restaurant, but we're going out to eat at night, so that's what that's for. We got the Lizzie McGuire outfit here. Still not obsessed with how these pink ears don't match perfectly, but we're moving on. And of course, the pink dress with my
ears that I finally finished. I am absolutely obsessed. It's a little heavy, but it is absolutely beautiful. And honestly, I like it more than the sequined one now. And then down on the floor, sorry, I keep sniffling. Down on the floor over here, Stony Clover. Like I said, that Marvel Loungefly bag. We've got my bagoo with this little bow that I'm bringing with it. Like I said, I'm bringing these 2 extra ears. And then I started packing some stuff in here. These are just like bras, undies, that kind of stuff. This is going to be my charger case. This, what do I have in here? I think this is going to be stuff I'm going to bring with me on my plane, like in my bag on the plane. And then here is, I think I got this at Minoso or something. And this just has hair care stuff in it. This is going to be my makeup. This is, oh God, what is this? Oh, I think this is all my toiletries. Yep. And then this is going to be for my ears. Not sure what that's for yet. Anyway, some other things I did. As I said, I brought my suitcases upstairs and I literally just took photos of all of our pin boards because if you are a pin trader, you know, must take photos of your pin boards so you know what you have at home, because we've done this many of times where we forget and then we end up bringing the same pin home that we already have, and then we end up having multiples. It ends up being fine. Obviously, you bring it to your next trip and trade it, but yeah. Now, honestly, guys, I wanted to dye my hair because these grays are coming out to play, but it's seeming like a tomorrow problem. I think the rest of the night tonight, I'm going to just grab like random little things that I need to put in here because mostly all the last minute stuff is getting packed tomorrow. So I feel like I've done good progress so far, and I think I'm just gonna shower, probably paint my toes, even though it's not going to be that warm out. I don't know if I'm even going to be wearing sandals at any point, but yeah, I think I've made good progress today. Also, I forgot, I did do my nails last night. These are from Glamnetic. I don't know if you guys can see them. They have little pearls on it, and I absolutely love them. I'm interested to see how well these last. And what I mean, I don't mean the actual nail, because I know Glamnetic nails last. I use them all the time. I'm talking about the actual pearls on the nails. They seem to be pretty on there. So we'll see. I'll report back to you guys. If it lasts me the whole trip, I'll be happy. That's all I need. We are finally here. It is the day before the trip. Just got home from work like half an hour ago, and it is time to go, go, go. I have to pack. I have to make a little packing reel. I need to dye my hair because my grays are not looking cute. I have to do Dominique's nails when she gets home. I have to switch out her sheets because her mom stays here when we're gone, and clean up the house a bit. I've just got a lot to do. I also do not have a list yet. Should probably work on that. Normally Dom makes the list, but she hasn't. So I guess I gotta figure that out because I definitely don't want to miss anything. All right, let's get going. Well, guys, that's about it for this packing vlog. We have to be up in a few hours. I still need to shower and do my hair, so it's looking like no sleep, and we'll just sleep on the plane, which I don't really sleep on the plane too much, so we'll see about that. But thank you so much for watching, and if you guys like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. The next time I will see you guys is when we're heading to Disneyland. Bye!